Hi friends, so here is part 2 of Midnight Library for you. So I'll pick up from where I left. It is not the lives we regret not living that are the real problem. It is a regret itself. It is a regret that makes us shrivel and wither and feel like our own and our people's worst enemy. We can't tell if any of those other versions would have been better or worse. Those lives are happening, it is true. But you are also happening. You are happening as well. And that is a happening we have to focus on. Of course, we can't visit every place or meet every person or do every job. Or most of what we would feel in this life is still available. We don't have to play every game to know what winning feels like. We don't have to hear every piece of music in the world to understand music. We don't have to try every variety of grape from every vineyard to know the pleasures of wine. Love and laughter and fear and pain are universal currencies. We just have to close our eyes and savor the taste of the drink in front of us and listen to the song as it plays. We are as completely and utterly alive as we are in any other life and have access to the same emotional spectrum. We only need to be one person. We only need to feel one existence. We don't have to do everything in order to be everything because we are already infinite. While we are alive, we always contain a future of multifarious possibility. So let's be kind to the people in our own existence. Let's occasionally look up from the spot in which we are because wherever we happen to be standing, the sky above goes on forever. Yesterday, I knew I had no future and that it was impossible for me to accept my life as it is now. And yet today, the same messy life seems full of hope, potential. The impossible, I suppose, happens via living. Will my life be miraculously free of pain, despair, grief, heartbreak, hardships, loneliness, depression? No. But do I want to live? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Let me know how you like it. And Matt Haig also quotes Sartre in one of the chapters when he says, life, Sartre wrote once, begins at the other side of despair. So existential philosophy is all about, they say that existence precedes essence, We exist first and then we have to create some essence in our lives. So it's a miracle in itself that we are alive and we have to create an essence, a meaning in our lives. We have to embrace the absurd. So let's talk about absurdism, which came out of existential philosophy. It was actually an extension of existential philosophy. And I think the depression aftermath of World War II provided a platform for it, especially in the war-torn France, the social and political milieu, which was a result of the World War II. Albert Camus also in his book The Myth of Sisyphus, he says that we all think of many options, committing suicide is one, but he's against it. He says rather than committing suicide is another absurd, it's also an absurdist thing to do because life in itself is a miracle. To end life is no solution. So he advises us to take a leap of faith, to commit a philosophical suicide, as he says. And in this book, The Myth of Sisyphus, where he shows that this Sisyphus, the character, this mythological character, pushing up the hill, a big boulder, and each time he's about to reach the top, the boulder, this big rock, it rolls down the hill, and he has to do all the effort all over again. But then Camus concludes by saying that Sisyphus is shown happy doing it. He doesn't have a problem. That boulder is a representative, a symbol of our lives, and we all are Sisyphus. but we have to, while enduring all our problems, hardships, everything, we have to keep a stoic face, and we have to, life has to be made meaningful. And Sisyphus is shown happy doing it, pushing up the boulder. We as Sisyphus also should be happy living our lives, pushing that boulder up, which is our life. Thank you.